Come, Iago, we must to the watch.
Not yet, Lieutenant. Tis not yet 10 o'clock. Our general cast us thus early for the love of his Desdemona. Let us not therefore blame. He hath not yet made wanton the night with her. She is sport for Jove.
She's a most exquisite creature.
Then I'll warrant her full of game.
Indeed, she's a most fresh and delicate lady.
What an eye she has. Methinks it sounds a parley to provocation.
An inviting eye, but methinks right modest.
And when she speaks, is it not an alarum to love?
She is indeed perfection.
Well, happiness to their sheets. Come, Vincent. I've a soap of wine, and here without her a brace of cypress gallants that would fain have a measure to the health of black Othello.
Not tonight, good Iago. I have a very poor and unhappy brains for drinking. I could well wish courtesy would invent some other method of entertainment.
Oh, they are friends. But 1 cup will drink for you.
I have drunk but 1 cup already tonight, and that was craftily qualified too. Behold what innovation it makes here. I am unfortunate in the infirmity, and I dare not task my weakness anymore.
What, man? 'Tis a night of revels. Gallants desire it.
Where are they?
Here without, I pray you call them in.
I'll do it, though it dislikes me.
If I can fasten but 1 cup upon him, without what she hath drunk tonight already, he'll be as full of quarrel and offence as my young mistress's dog.
Now, my sick fool Roderigo, whom love hath turned almost the wrong side out, to Desdemona hath tonight groused rotations pottle deep, and he's to watch. 3 noble swelling spirits, lads of Cyprus, who hold their honours in a wary distance, the very elements of this warlike isle, have I tonight flustered with flowing cups, and they watch too. Now, amongst this flock of drunkards am I to put our Cassio in some action that may offend the isle. Here they come. If consequence do but approve my dream, my boat sails freely, both with wind and stream.
For God, they have given me a rouse already.
Good faith, a little one, not past a pint, for I am a soldier.
Some wine, oh!
Right, yeah.
On this time!
And let me the canakin clink, clink. And let me that canakin clink. Soldier's a man, man's life but a span. Why then, let a soldier drink. Some wine, boys!
For God, an excellent song.
I learned it in England, where indeed they are most potent in plotting. You're Dane, you're German, you're swag-bellied Hollander. Drink ho! Are nothing to your English.
Are the English so expert in drinking?
Why, he drinks you with facility, your Dane dead drunk. He sweats not to overthrow your Almain. He gives your Hollander a vomit ere the next bottle can be filled.
Well, to the health of our general!
I am for it, Lieutenant, and I'll do you justice.
Oh, sweet England. King Stephen was an unworthy peer. His breeches cost him but a crown. He held them a sixpence all too dear, with that he called the tailor lown. He was a wight of high renown, and thou art but of low degree. 'Tis pride that pulls the country down, then take thine old cloak about me. Some wine, ho!
A more excellent song than the other.
Will you hear Tien?
No, for I hold in low regard he who does those things. Well, God's above all, and there be some who must be saved, and there be some must not be saved.
It's true, good lieutenant.
For mine own part, no offense to the general or to any man of quality, I hope to be saved.
As do I, good lieutenant.
Aye, but not before me. The lieutenant must be saved before the ensign. Well, let's have no more of this. To our affairs. God forgive us our sins! Gentlemen, to business. Nay, nay, I am not drunk. This is my ensign. This is my right hand, and this is my left. But you must not think that I am drunk. I can speak very well.
Excellent. Well,
Well then, you must not think that I am drunk.
to the platform, masters. We must to the watch.
See this man that's gone before? He's a soldier fit to stand my Caesar in good direction. And do but see his vice. 'Tis to his virtue a just equinox, one as long as the other. 'Tis pity of him. I fear the trust Othello puts him in on some hard time, and his infirmity will shake this island.
But is he often thus?
'Tis evermore the prologue to his sleep. To watch the horologe a double set, if one clock not his creator.
It were well the general were put mind to it. Perhaps he sees it not, or his good nature prizes the virtue that appears in Cassio, and looks not on his evils. Is not this true?
How now, Rodrigo? Away, I say. Go out and try a mutiny.
And is 'tis great pity that the noble Moor should hazard such a place as his own second with one of ingraft infirmity. It were an honest action to say so to the Moor.
Not I, for this fair island. I do love Cassio well, and would do much to cure him of this evil. But, hark! What noise?
Zounds! You rogue, you rascal!
What's the matter, Lieutenant?
A knave teach me my duty, but I'll beat the knave into a twig and bottom. Beat me? Dost thou great rogue?
Oh! Pray, you hold your hand.
Let me go or I'll knock you over the mazzard.
Huzzah! Yeah! Now you're drunk.
Drunk?
Away, I say. Go and try a mutiny.
Fight!
Oh, okay. Go!
Do it!
Yeah! Go!
Yeah! Lieutenant, sir! Montana! Sir! Headmasters! Indeed! Bell!
Diablo ho! The town rise. God's will, Lieutenant, hold! You'll be shamed forever!
Zounds, I bleed still. I am hurt to death. What is happened here? Hold for your lives.
Hold ho! Montano, sir! Lieutenant, hold! The general speaks to you. Hold, for shame.
From whence ariseth this? Have we turned Turks and do ourselves what heaven has forbidden the Ottomites? For Christian shame, put by this barbarous brawl. He who moves next to carve from his own rage holds his soul light. He dies upon his motions. Silence that dreadful bell, it frights the isle from her propriety. What is the matter, masters? Honest Iago, who looks dead from grieving. Speak! Who began this? On thy love I charge thee.
I do not know. Friends, all but now, even now, in quarter and in terms like bride and groom divesting them for bed. But then, and now as if some planet had unwitted men, swords out and tilting one another's breast in opposition bloody. I cannot speak any beginning to these peevish odds, and would in action glorious I had lost those legs that brought me to a part of it.
How is it, Michael, that you are thus forgot?
I pray you, I cannot speak.
Worthy Montano, you were wont be civil. The gravity and stillness of your youth the world hath noted, and your name is great in mouths of wise censure. What happened that you forget yourself and let your reputation be thus unlaced? Speak.
Worthy Othello, I am hurt to danger. Your officer, Iago, can inform you whilst I spare speech, which something now offends me. Of all that I do not know, nor know I ought by me, that said or done amiss this night. Unless self-charity be sometimes a vice, and to defend ourselves it be a sin when violence assails us.
Now, by heaven, my blood begins to boil. If I but lift this arm, the best of you shall sink in my rebuke. Give me to know how this foul began. And he that is proved in this offense, though he twined with me, both at birth shall lose me. What? In town of war, yet wild, the people's hearts brimful of fear, to manage a private and domestic quarrel at night, on the court and guard of safety? 'Tis monstrous. Iago, who began it?
Partially affamed or leagued in office, thou dost deliver more or less than truth. Thou art no soldier.
Touch me not so near. Rather have this tongue cut from my mouth than it should do offense to Michael Cassio. Yet I persuade myself to speak the truth shall nothing wrong him. Thus it is, General. Montano and myself being in speech, there comes a fellow crying out for help, and Cassio following with determined sword to execute upon him. This man steps in and entreats Cassio's pause, while myself, the crying fellow, did pursue, lest by his clamor, as it so fell out, the town might fall in fright. He, swift of foot, outran my purpose, and I returned the rather for that I heard the clink and fall of swords, and Cassio high on oath, which I ne'er might say before. When I returned, for this was brief, I found them close together, at blow and thrust, even as they were again when you yourself did part them. More of this matter I cannot report. But men are men. The best sometimes forget, even though Cassio did some little wrong to him, as men in rage strike those who wish them best, yet I believe Cassio received from him who fled some strange indignity which patience could not pass.
I know, Iago, that thy honesty and thy love doth mince this matter, making it seem light to Cassio. Cassio, I love thee, but never again be officer of mine.
Young Lieutenant, I have a stove of wine, and here without her a vein of Cyprus scallops. Mess that line up. All right, awesome.
People's hearts are full of fear, and that doesn't even sound Shakespearean.
No, it's not what the line is.
Not fast and fine, 'cause I'm a soldier.
Yes, I know.
Now, by heaven, my blood begins to do something.
well then! Very well then!
What?
Give me wine!
What is the matter here?
Zounds, I'm hurt still, I bleed to death.